Everyone thinks saving money means giving up everything fun. No coffee, no eating out, no vacations, no hobbies, no happiness. Apparently, the ideal budget is sitting in a dark room eating plain rice while whispering, "I'm building wealth." And sure, your bank account might be growing, but so is your desire to fight the next person who says, "Money can't buy happiness." Here's the funny part. Most people don't stop saving because it's difficult. They stop because it feels like punishment. Every purchase becomes a guilty conscience. You buy one burger, and suddenly your banking app is looking at you like, "Really?" Then, after a week of saying no to everything, you finally give in. One online shopping session later, your wallet files for emotional damage. So what's the secret? Saving money without feeling broke is actually much simpler than people think, because the goal isn't spending less, it's spending better. Think about it. Imagine someone gives you $100. Person number 1 buys 10 random things they barely remember a week later. Person number 2 buys one thing they genuinely love. Who actually got more value? Exactly. Saving money isn't about saying no. It's about saying yes to the things that actually matter. Here's the biggest mistake people make. They try to cut every expense equally. Coffee, gone. Streaming, gone. Going out with friends, gone. Meanwhile, they're still paying for 3 subscriptions they forgot existed. One of them is probably a free trial from 2022 that's somehow become part of the family. Instead of cutting everything, find the spending that doesn't actually make you happier. You'll probably be surprised. Most purchases are exciting for about 4 minutes. Then they become background furniture. Ever bought something online because you needed it? The package arrives. You get that little dopamine hit. You open the box, use it once, and 6 months later, it's living in a drawer with 17 charging cables that apparently belong to nobody. Buying stuff feels exciting. Owning stuff? Not nearly as much. Here's another trick. Delay your purchases. Whenever you want something, wait 48 hours. That's it. If you still want it after 2 days, buy it. If you completely forgot about it, congratulations. You just saved money without sacrificing anything, because you never actually wanted the item. You wanted the feeling, and feelings expire surprisingly fast. Now let's talk about the sneakiest money leak of all, tiny purchases. Nobody wakes up and accidentally spends $5,000, but spending $8 here, $12 there, $6 again feels harmless until your bank statement starts looking like you personally funded an entire coffee industry. Little expenses are like tiny holes in a bucket. Each one seems insignificant. Together, you're wondering where all the water went. Here's the easiest fix. Don't stop buying treats. Budget for them. Seriously, if you love coffee, keep buying coffee. If eating out every Friday makes your week better, keep doing it. Just decide in advance. The fastest way to fail a budget is pretending you'll never enjoy life again. Your budget should fit your life, not replace it. Now here's something almost nobody realizes. Saving money gets easier when you make saving automatic. Imagine getting paid. Before you even see the money, a small amount quietly moves into savings. Gone, out of sight, out of mind. You don't have to decide. You don't rely on discipline. Future you quietly becomes richer, while present you barely notices. Humans are terrible at resisting temptation. We're much better at forgetting money exists. Use that. Here's my favorite mindset shift. Stop asking, "Can I afford this?" Ask, "Is this worth giving up future freedom?" Because every dollar has 2 jobs. It can buy something today, or it can buy options tomorrow. Maybe that's a vacation. Maybe it's quitting a job you hate. Maybe it's moving somewhere new. Maybe it's simply sleeping better, because an unexpected bill won't ruin your month. Savings aren't just money. They're peace of mind. Now here's the real aha moment. People think wealthy people save because they're disciplined. A lot of them save because they stop trying to impress strangers. Think about it. How many things do we buy just because other people might notice? A nicer phone, a more expensive car, brand name clothes with logos the size of billboards. Meanwhile, the people you're trying to impress are too busy worrying about their own lives to notice. It's like spending hundreds of dollars to become an extra in someone else's movie. Buy things because you enjoy them, not because they'll look good in someone else's Instagram story. Here's another habit that quietly saves thousands over time. Learn to enjoy what you already own. Sounds boring, but hear me out. The fastest way to feel poor is constantly constantly comparing your life to people posting their highlight reels online. Somebody always has a bigger house, a newer car, a fancier vacation. If comparison were an Olympic sport, social media would have won gold every year. Gratitude doesn't magically make you richer, but it makes what you already have feel more valuable, and that makes spending less feel surprisingly easy. Finally, remember this: saving money shouldn't feel like losing your life. It should feel like buying yourself choices. You're not saying, "I can't spend this." You're saying, "I'd rather keep this option for later." That's a completely different mindset. So keep the things that genuinely make you happy. Cut the spending you barely notice. Wait before buying. Automate your savings. Stop trying to impress people who aren't paying your bills, because saving money isn't about pretending to be broke. It's about making sure you never have to feel broke. And the funny thing is, the less you chase looking rich, the easier it becomes to actually become rich. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. Not because it'll double your savings overnight. Although, if watching finance videos made people millionaires, we'd all be investing in yachts instead of watching YouTube. But if this helped even a little, stick around. We've got plenty more simple wins to collect together.